welcome. This is our first session of our practice for the week. So this is going to help in our golf to complement the exercises that we're doing weekly, and this is going to help with flexibility, with strength and mobility as well. So we're going to have a small little cushion, so it could be a rolled up towel, or you can hand a block for one of the exercises, which you can use a harder cushion for. So we're going to get onto our back and we're going to get into our neutral position. So if we're on our back, we want our head and neck lengthened. Our shoulders are melting into the mat. Our ribs are soft into the mat as well. We want our hips and our knees and our feet hip width apart. And then we want to have a few pelvic tilts. So pelvis forwards and backwards. Just feeling like we've got that bucket of water on our bellies, and we're not going to tip the bucket of water out. And then just get to that neutral position where the water isn't tipping, and you feel like you could put a little soft chocolate underneath your spine. We're going to do hip twist, and this is for the mobility in our hips. It's very important to keep the hips stable. So we're just going to float one leg out to the side and then back in again. And then the other set to the side and back. We want to engage our abdominals and also have a slight pelvic lift as well. So that pull that pubic bone and the tailbone together, feeling like you've just got that squeeze together. So you can do 8 to 10 on each side. And then if you want to progress, you can actually lift one leg up into tabletop by floating the leg up, engaging your abdominals, and then keeping the hip down. You will just want to open up to the side and then lift it back again. Out to the side and in. And on these you want to breathe in to prepare and breathe out as you float the leg out, and then breathe in to bring it back again. We'll just show you the other side. So maintaining this engagement in your abdominals, this gives you the stability and really will help your balance and stability in your golf swing. And you can do 8 to 10 on each side. Now we're going to do a shoulder bridge. So this is going to give us some more, this is going to give us mobility in our spine. So in our neutral position, we want to tuck our tailbone forwards, bring it forwards and start peeling off the mat one vertebrae at a time until you get up to where your shoulders are. Now here you can really feel the abdominal strengthening. And then inhale and then exhale as you peel one vertebrae at a time back onto the mat. You want to keep your pelvis stable, your hips stable. We inhale and then exhale as we pull the glutes and tighten up those bottom muscles. To lift the hips off the mat, keeping your shoulders down, head and neck lengthened. Inhale at the top and then exhale as we bring the vertebrae one at a time back onto the mat. Now I would advise doing probably 4 to 6 of these. Just get you that lovely feeling in your spine and getting the mobility, that extra mobility. And exhale back down again. So we're going to do abdo prep. So staying in our neutral position, we want to clasp our fingers behind our heads and our hands, our elbows are in our peripheral vision, shoulders down, head and neck lengthened. We're going to inhale and then exhale, tuck the chin into the chest and just raise up to look between our knees, and then inhale at the top and exhale as we come back down again. Inhale, exhale, as we come up, looking between our knees, inhale, and an exhale on the way back down again. This is where you really want to focus on your ribs so that they're not flaring. You want to keep those soft. And then exhale back down again. When you inhale, inhale into the sides of your ribs, that lateral breathing. And then inhale and hold, exhale and bring it back down. You can do 8 to 10 of these. Inhale and then exhale down. And we can turn this into our obliques as well. We put one arm down on the ground, and we're going to inhale, and then as we exhale we're going to lift the opposite elbow to the opposite knee and lengthen out that hand, and then exhale on the way down. Inhale and then exhale up. Inhale to hold and exhale back down again. This is where, if you've got a partner, you can get them to just check that your hips are staying on the ground. You want to keep those hips like a magnet stuck to the ground, those sitting bones stuck to the ground. And then we do 8 on that side, and then we switch, and then we can do the other side. So this is where we've got this strengthening part, and we're really working on our core muscles, and also the sides of the obliques, which are the side muscles as well as the core. By the end of the week, the 6 weeks, if you're feeling confident, we can do this in single tabletop, where we go up, or we can do this in double tabletop as well. Zip the legs together, and then we go one side and then the other side. And again, you can vary it. You can keep the arm down if you want, or you can put it behind your head. Okay, now we're going to go into our arm openings. So if we take the higher block, and this is wonderful for our opening up our chest and our flexibility in the golf swing. So we put our head at the front of the cushion. You want your back in line and your feet in line. You have your hands out in front of us, and our shoulders, our hips are stacked on top of each other. We want to lengthen the hip away. Imagine you've got, you can put a ping pong ball underneath and you don't want to squash it, so lengthen away. And we're going to inhale to prepare, and as we exhale we're just going to slide the arm across and then open it to the side. Inhale here, and then exhale and bring it back again. Inhale, exhale, open it to the side. Inhale here and exhale as we bring it back. Now we can do it where we open the arm out to the top, inhale here, and then exhale down. Inhale, exhale to bring it all the way back. All this time we're maintaining our stability in our hips. We can actually, as we open up, we can just turn and the hips can twist a little bit back, but you'll feel that lovely stretch in your spine. And then we're going to go over to the other side and do it on the other side. We lengthen from the hip. This is really important, to lengthen this hip away so you feel like you're almost standing up, shoulders on top of each other, hips on top of each other. Engage your abdominals. Inhale, prepare. Exhale as we just slide that arm over to the back behind us. Inhale and then exhale as we bring it back. Inhale, exhale as we slide it back. Inhale and then exhale as we bring it back. And then we can do the arm opening to the ceiling, sky. And then exhale and open. Inhale back and then exhale. Okay, we're going to go onto our front and we're going to do swan dive. So we take away the big pillow and then we just have the small one and we just put our head, just touch our head, forehead on the cushion, and we want our arms at shoulder height and our hands at shoulder height. So this is a wonderful exercise for a bit of strength in your back and just really feeling like you're opening up your chest again. So we inhale to prepare, and as we exhale, we lift up just from the head, the neck and the chest. Inhale at the top and exhale as we bring it back down again. Inhale, exhale, bring the head up and the chest, just bring that breastbone up and then exhale down. Now tuck your pubic bone, just feel like your pubic bone is pushing onto the mat. So inhale and then exhale and bring it back up. And then inhale back down. We're just going to layer this up a little bit to swan dive level 2. So with this one, we're going to bring the arms up as well. So we inhale and exhale as we raise the arms, the head, the neck and the chest, and then lower back down again. Inhale at the bottom, exhale as you raise up. You want to make sure your nose is pointing to the mat. Making sure that your head and neck are quite soft, your neck muscles are soft. You're just raise from the chest. And then you can do a couple more of those if you choose to. And then we're going to go into thread the needle, which is a really lovely exercise, particularly for golf. So we're going to go onto all fours. Our knees and our hips are in line. Our back is flat. Our shoulders are over our hands. And we just lift up that chest a little bit. Tuck those abdominals in. And then we're going to inhale. And we're just going to open the arm up to the side. And then we're going to get the palm of the hand, the back of the hand, and just slide it through. Inhale to come back up and then slide the hand through. And this is really lovely for those tight shoulders in golf. And then we do the other side. We're going to come into a sitting, cross-legged if you can. If this is uncomfortable, you can always put a cushion under your bottom to raise yourself up, or you could put the block underneath as well. So we're going to do our mermaid to finish with. So the mermaid, we're going to lengthen up our arm, inhale at the top and exhale as we go over to the side. Really feeling that lovely stretch in this side. Inhale and exhale, and then inhale, exhale, and then open up to the side. Inhale here, exhale, bring the arm back down. And there we have it. That's our first session. So I would recommend doing this once a week if you can. Do it as many times as you want, but at least do it once a week, and that will benefit you with the 6-week course that we're doing.